Rob, I'm live. This is the first time I've done YouTube streaming vertically like this, so hopefully everything works out okay. I do know that YouTube really is pushing this format, so we'll see how it works out. Sorry for that little bit of feedback. That was clearly me listening to myself on the monitor. All right, let's get this opened up, shall we? Let me adjust something real quick. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, that's also not what I wanted to do. Keep that going, close that out. I do want to have chat window up on the other screen so I can kind of see what's going on. I'm obviously not looking at the face of my camera at the moment. So let's get this adjusted. I don't think you guys want to see. I'm trying to see my stomach. All right, this is the ROG Xbox Ally X. Let's get this unwrapped, shall we? If anybody has any questions in the chat, feel free to let me know. I will gladly answer them as we go along. As of right now, I don't know too terribly much about this, other than, it's supposed to be kind of an all-in-one kit to give you easy access to Xbox games, but in addition, it also gives you access to your Steam library and I think maybe Ubisoft, and there's a few other places as well. Go ahead and get that cut and get this cut too. All right. Man, this box is really secure. It is slowly coming open though. All right, we have our accoutrements in the top here. It looks like we have a stand, not necessarily a docking stand, but just something to set it in. This is like formed cardboard. This is pretty janky. So we haven't even got to the actual Ally itself, but like this is this is just cheap, right? It makes me like, oh, doesn't make me feel very good about the rest of the product. Anyways, we have a little quick start guide here. Plug it in, power on. All right, so plug it in, power it on. And we have a QR code that goes to a video that I'm sure is going to tell us all about what we need to know in order to get it up and going. It's lighter than what I thought, pulling it out of that box there. Oh, that's really sticking. This tab is not terribly functional. It should have been over here. That would have been much better. I know, silly little things, but come on. A bunch of engineers built this. You think they could have figured that out? All right. We got the cover off it. Just holding it in my hands, it is a lot lighter than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be heavier than this. I was worried about wrist fatigue. I don't think that that's going to be too big of a concern. In fact, I mean, it is heavier than the Switch 2, but doesn't feel like it's significantly heavier. The Switch definitely is denser. I would suspect that there's some air chambers and stuff in here to help keep this cool. On the back here, we've got some Asus logos. We have a nice little reflective sticker back here. It feels like we've got additional buttons here. You can reach that with your middle finger. All right, let's get the rest of the accessories out of the box. Okay. Is this anything, or is this that just appears to be packaging? This also just appears to be packaging inside the box. This has, looks like, actual print instruction manuals, the ROG Xbox Ally and the Ally X. And then in here, we should have our power brick and our cord, which we do. All right. I'm gonna go and plug this over into the wall and make sure it reaches over to here. There are two different USB-C ports on top here. Let's make sure that we plugged it into the right one. It would look from the top diagram that you could plug them into either. However, it did show it being plugged into that one. So we'll go ahead and plug that back in. And we'll hit the power button. And hopefully it turns on. There we go. Republic of Gamers. Let's go ahead and drop this down and get a better look at the screen. We have the Asus and Xbox Splash logo at the start there. I'm going to try and get this at a good angle so we're not actually getting a lot of splash back into the camera. So you're just seeing the screen and not seeing my face or the lights or everything else. That definitely looks like a Windows startup screen right there. So if you got any questions, make sure to let me know in chat. I do have a few games that we're going to fire up here and play through and test out. I was graciously gifted Ball Cross Pit from Devolver Digital yesterday, so we can go ahead and load that up and play that. And I have a copy of it on Steam and on the Xbox store, so we can see if there's a difference between loading those. This is the first time that, obviously, those of you who were here at the very beginning and saw me pull it out of the box, this is the first time that it's started up, so it could just be a little slow due to that. Okay, so we got a Windows startup. And we're going to go through setup. So maybe I'll pull this off camera just to make sure. Well, I'll pull it off when I have to enter in my network information. I am in the United States, which I think most of you probably already knew that, so that's not really a big deal. I'll skip for now. I'm not a huge Joy-Con fan. I do like the newer Joy-Cons better. It makes it much easier to hold the Switch 2 than it was the original Switch. But let's see how long this takes getting force-fed updates. Good thing is I don't think I love it. Your PC will restart before you continue. It's like I didn't want to buy a PC. I wanted to buy an Xbox. It's an Xbox. Hello. How are you, Inzar? I hope I didn't just butcher that. All right. It just restarted. Hopefully. Hi, Karina. Ah, well, hello to you from the United States. All right, let's make sure that there's nothing. That's an Asus notice. Wants to name my device. We'll just. Don't think there's any harm in you guys knowing my device name, but I'll just keep it off screen just in case. And back to the just a moment. A lot of fun setup going on today. Hello again, Karina. Thanks for waving. We have over here the little hamburger button that you have on most Xbox controllers. I'm not sure what this one is. We have the Xbox logo right here on the left that you would see in the center of an Xbox controller, as well as the little media button that they normally have. And then that's something new too. Like I said, right here we have the little hamburger button. All right. Your update is in progress. This could take a while. Thanks. Please keep your device on and plugged in. They'll take it from here. It is a dedicated gaming device. The full screen experience. Stay immersed with new gaming full screen experience. Chat with friends, then get back to your game without taking your hands off the controller. Take control with the Game Bar. Game Bar gives you quick access to essential tools, capture gameplay, chat with friends, and more without interrupting gameplay. Okay, yeah, I'm not trying to hide my face. Hello. This is just the way the vertical streaming works. I don't have a multicam setup to where I can like have my face in the top corner here or anything. All right. Game bar gives you quick access to essential tools. I think we already read that. Better with Xbox Game Pass. Play hundreds of PC games with Xbox Game Pass. Stream games with cloud gaming, select countries only. See xbox.com/Game Pass. All right, so we're at 6%. I will say that they used to give you like $1 for a month to try Game Pass in their hardware, and they did not have anything like that in this box, which I think is a shame. But I guess they either feel like people already have Game Pass that are going to be buying and using this, or they just don't want to incentivize people to try it because they need that $30. I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't have some kind of flyer or handout in here for a 1 month Game Pass Ultimate 30 days, especially when you drop so much money on it. But I do have extremely fast fiber internet and a high speed wireless router. So it's at 11%, but this is not the quickest to update. Do I play Roblox? No, I do not play Roblox. Um, I have played Roblox in the past with my kids. I think the game we played the most was Bed Wars, but no, in general, I don't play. I don't have anything against it per se. So on the controllers here, we have the standard XYAB layout. We do have offset thumbsticks where we have the thumbstick higher on the left than we do on the right, which is very similar to what you would find on a Xbox controller. In fact, I would say that the dimensions for where the joystick is away from the buttons are almost identical from the controller to the Ally. And then again, over here on the left-hand side, I would say there's a difference between the D-pad and the thumbstick right here. And then obviously these buttons are substantially different. There is, I don't see the share button. So it looks like that is not one of the buttons on here unless they've rebranded this as the share button. Not sure. But we are downloaded it. We're at 99% with our download, so we should be able to start downloading software here hopefully shortly, and then we can hop into a game and get going. Let me adjust one of these lights real quick. Okay, you guys can't even really tell that I turned that light off. That thing was blinding me. All right, that's good. That's much better. All right. So yeah. On the bottom, we just have some of the information in regards to the machine itself. Looks like we have a 3.5mm jack right here for headsets you can plug in. There is 2 USB-Cs. This looks like a micro SD card to plug in right there for expandable storage. I do like that. I guess they were like, hey, let's not go proprietary with our storage on our handheld because we went proprietary with our storage on our Xboxes. And that didn't necessarily work out too well for us. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the back again real quick while this is installing that software. We do have additional buttons on the back here. We have some vents. Another button there. There is the Asus logo, the squinty eye, I like to call it. We have a nice holographic strip. And that looks just like a screw. Yeah, there's just screw holes back there. But yeah, these are vents for the fans. I can feel warm air being pushed out through these vents. It's not too hot. Also, I'm not sure if you can pick it up, but this is so far, and let's keep in mind it's not under load, but so far it's really quiet. I can't hear it over anything else that is making noise inside of my office. Sorry, this isn't too terribly exciting watching this install its updates. What game? So you brought up Roblox. What game on Roblox do you play? I do like the LED rings that they have around the thumbsticks. I would imagine through Asus Armory that these are probably programmable as well, so you can control what colors that they have. Right now, they're just slowly rotating through the rainbow. I like the D-pad. It's clicky. It's got some pushback on it. It's not too stiff, but it also doesn't feel like it's just mush, where you can just push it around without any resistance. Just to cycle back through these again, promises a full screen experience. Take control with the game bar. I suspect that this is going to be the game bar button, or maybe it's this one right here, but one of these will be the game bar button. I guess we could actually probably look at the book and see what the book says, if it tells us. Inside those books, we have the gaming health manual, we have a warranty card, and a safety precaution card for the device. Inside the instructions, it shows us where to connect it and to charge it. It has some safety notices. All right, it it tells us what all the buttons are in French. But not in English. That is interesting. It'd be really nice if all this information was in English and not just French. I guess the Canadians have stricter laws and require things. Oh, here we go. I just missed the page because I overlooked it. So we have right here just the standard Xbox button. There is a microphone array on the top. This is the command center button right here. And then this is the view button, which is the kind of Windows button that we have on all the standard Xbox controllers. And then over here on the right-hand side, we have another microphone right there. We have the menu button. And then we have the library button. So that's what that is. That's the library button. And then on the back, these buttons that I wasn't sure exactly what they are, these are macro buttons. So these are programmable, and we can turn them into whatever we need them to be. And we are currently at 81% of installation. So we are getting there. Something fun will happen eventually. Yeah, so that on top here is a micro SD slot. That is a micro SD slot. That has a 3.5 millimeter jack. We have our bumper buttons. We have our trigger buttons. I have some vents here. Let's see if we have anything else of note. It does not appear that there's anything else of note in the instructions. So go ahead and put those back. If you have any questions, make sure to go ahead and let me know. Looks like we're almost done with step 2 or 3. And now we're getting ready to restart. So hopefully we should be up and going here pretty soon. All right, hopefully this is the final restart. It's only taken about a half an hour for it to get up and going. We're about a third of the way on this final step. All right, hopefully we're in business. Hello. How are you, the professor or the proof? I think you got here just about the right time. You missed the unboxing and the installation of the updates. I think we're getting ready to get into gaming. Ah, it's Danish. Well, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Did you have any questions? I am in the United States. I'm from a. I live basically in the center of it. Oh, more. Unlock your Microsoft experience. Best in self counters. This is definitely a Windows machine. Sorry, but I'm gonna take it off camera while I sign into my. All right, this thing wanted me to. Hey, sorry about that. My stream. Hey, sorry about that. My stream crashed. It's trying to get me to set up a fingerprint. I don't want to do that. Sorry if you hear my crazy dogs in the background. He's sleeping. It is making me establish a pin, though. Good old security features. Now it's like, do you want to have all your geolocation things? This is not an Xbox. This is a PC. Like, seriously. So don't go into this thinking, I'm getting an Xbox. You're not getting an Xbox. You're getting a handheld PC that plays Xbox. And it's getting more things ready for me. Wonderful. Oh, thanks. Now Asus wants to know all my information too. Your device comes with free Xbox. Okay, so I did kind of shit on it earlier for not coming with some kind of, um, you know, offers of Xbox Game Pass, but I guess I get Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for free, so that's nice. Go ahead and claim that. This is weird. It's only going to charge me $14.99 a month plus applicable taxes every month after that. Hmm. Sorry, I got to have it off camera. It was showing my credit card information. I don't think it said how long. I guess my free trial was 30 days. Oh, it just made a startup sound. What's going on? Maybe we're actually going to get to do something now. It's only been 38 minutes. We're almost there, I promise. I don't know why I'm promising you anything. We're almost there, I think. All right. Oh, there's another update. Surprise, surprise. All right, let's get a better angle. I've already signed in with my Microsoft account. Now it's having me sign in with my Microsoft account again. It's like, why don't you remember that? Okay. I think there we go. All right. We are on the Xbox store. Now I have my library, all your games in one place. Games you install, own, play, and get with Game Pass will appear here. Go to My Apps to find your top gaming apps. Got it. Game Pass, BattleNet, Epic, GOG, Steam, and Ubisoft. Oh, I unlocked an achievement 4 months ago. Man, it's been that long since I played South of Midnight. And that is why I did cancel my Game Pass subscription because I was just never using it. All right. So let's go to installable games. I don't know why it's not showing me. So here's something that I'd like to wish it would show me is that where are the games I own, right? Like I own Xbox games. Why are these not in my library? That is very interesting. So this is weird. Like I own this. I've also, that's annoying. Go back to my library, go to my apps. Let's install Steam because we're not going to play any games off of Xbox, even though I just signed up for Xbox Game Pass. I have it because it came as a free trial. Yeah, that's loud. That was a lot louder than everything else. Oh, great. More sign-in stuff. Yay. Oh, it doesn't like my password. Very nice. Pretty sure I signed in right. Hmm. All right. I gotta get a one-time passcode out of my email real quick. Okay, now it's connecting to Steam. So maybe Steam we can play some games on because we couldn't play them on Xbox's own store. For shame, for shame. Which I don't know, maybe par for the course with some of the Xbox's crap, but press any button or tap the screen to continue. Press Xbox to access your library, store settings, and more. Press and hold to view system shortcuts. Xbox button plus A to quickly view your notifications, friends list, quick settings, and more. Set up parental controls. Don't need to do that. Have fun. Thanks. I got baby steps, and I got ball pit. I don't want to stream it. I want to play from this device. So let's install it. Good news is I knew this wasn't going to be a very Wasn't going to be a very big game, so at least we can get right into the gaming. All right, the game will use its built-in controllers. Support, okay. Big shout out again to my friends over at Devolver Digital who provided me the key to go ahead and play this. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's get some screen shake, control vibration. Let's go, baby. Let's just play the game. Babylon has fallen. The pit is all that remains. I asked him if there was a pee joke in this game because it's a ball pit, and there were no pee jokes, and I'm sad. Seems like a missed opportunity for pee jokes. Now treasure seekers flock to explore the depths. All right. Use the L button over character. Aim with R, shoot with RT. Collect gems to gain EXP. Oh man, it's a twin stick shooter. I gotta get better at this. Moving my right thumb is proving problematic for me. Level up. I gained intelligence. I don't know how intelligence is going to help me as I'm playing a twin stick shooter, but let's give it a go. Select an upgrade. Gain 1.5 baby balls, but your aim becomes scattered. Earthquake, 25 for 4 hit damage, deals 4 to 12 damage to nearby units on 3x3 tile square. Let's do that. Enemies will attack you if they get close to you or reach the bottom of the screen. Y to toggle auto firing. You walk slower while shooting. Okay. You can adjust the game speed with the L and with the bumper buttons. I got some strength. New laser horizontal deals 8 to 6 damage to all enemies in the same row. Magic staff increases area of effect damage such as earthquake, laser, and lightning by 20%. Baby rattle, get 1.5 baby rattle balls. Your aim becomes scattered. Let's go with the laser. Okay, so this is auto shooting for me now. It allows me to not have to worry about clicking with my right finger. However, it's slower shooting. I'm getting hit by something and being damaged, but I'm not quite sure what is exactly damaging me. All right, my intelligence went up again. Again, not sure what intelligence is doing for me, but oh, laser vertical. Yep, sure. Let's get some all kinds of lasers. Fission, 1 to 5 upgrade levels. Fission randomly levels up your equipment 1 or more times. Cool. Oh, encyclopedia. I got 2 things, up 1 level each. You know, it may not show as well because it's on this, you know, on the because of the camera. But this screen is actually really beautiful. Like the colors on this are super vibrant. Um, it easily looks as good, if not better, than the screen on my Switch 2. So, and to me, like the Switch 2 is kind of the standard bearer for how good things can be on a handheld device as far as visual, even though it's not an OLED for LCDs. And we got some bleed going on here. All right, so this is Ball Pit. Ball Pit's pretty hot. I like it. People have been kind of raving about this game recently, and I kind of see why. Again, I guess I complain about not knowing what my Intel does, but I guess I could actually, you know, stop and look and figure out what it's doing with the stats. 25% chance to launch a baby ball when you pick up a gem. Sure, why not? Fusion. Let's get them levels. I'll take it. Free stuff's good for me. I guess this on the right-hand side is kind of, I don't want, yeah, I guess I say the level progress, right? Oh, what's going on there? Did it just get narrower on me? Strength went up. Let's get some more lasers. All right, guys. Thanks everybody who's coming in and chatted so far. I appreciate it. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that sub button so I can go ahead and you know, if I go live again. I don't do a lot of live stream. I mostly do pre-made videos, but with this being so, you know, of the moment, I thought it might be interesting to actually go ahead and stream this instead of just making a video on it. But we'll see. I will chop some of this down into shorts as well. Dexterity. Do we want to upgrade the lasers? Or get a rubber headband. Ball start off at 70% speed, but increase by 20% each bounce. Yeah, let's see what happens there. I see what's going on. I'm bouncing a bunch of different types of balls as well. That's pretty cool. Fusion combines any two fully upgraded balls, combining their properties into one ball. Balls can only be fused once. I'm going to fuse some balls. I'm going to fuse that bleed ball and the earthquake ball. Fuse. Let's see what we get. Bleed, cross, earthquake, level 3, 46 to 87 damage. Area of effect damage from earthquake also inflicts status from bleed. Sounds awesome. Level up. Got some strength. Let's see what stats do. Okay, so endurance is HP, strength is base damage, leadership is baby ball count and baby ball damage, speed is ball speed and move speed, dexterity is crit chance and fire rate, intelligence is AoE power, status effect power, and passive power. Okay, so I guess the intelligence going was good. Lightning. Let's see. Stone Effigy. Every 7 to 12 rows spawns a stone soldier with 224 health on your side. Stone soldiers are immune to ball damage and move up the field, blocking and attacking enemies in the way. Sure, let's do that, because why not? Got some decks. Let's see. Emerald, hilted dagger. Sure, why not? Let's get a dagger. Don't even know what the other stuff was. That's what I want. All right, again, if you got any comments about the Ally X, make sure to let me know in the chat, and I will try to get those answered. I promise we're not going to just sit here and play ball pit all day, even though this is a pretty swag game so far. All right, let's go ahead and get my rubber headband better. Well, there's a fusion. We're going to upgrade some levels here with the fusion. Very nice. We got 3 things to level and not just 1 or. There's one of our stone gargoyles just spawned, or I should say gargoyle effigy. I think that's what they called it. A stone effigy. Very nice. That's pretty cool. This is very much like a Devolver Digital style game, I think. Let's get another stone effigy. I think that might not add another one. It just makes the one I currently have a little bit stronger. Sweet, sweet. Got to make sure we collect all these balls, or these little gems, so we get all of our experience points. Not sure what that is. Okay, I think we're almost 2/3 of the way through this level. Kind of digging the music. I like the beat. We're at 1 to 4 upgrades on this fusion. Whoa! All right, that's very nice. There we go. We just hit another milestone. Leveled up. What's this new? Egg sack. Explodes into 2 to 4 baby balls on hitting an enemy. It has a 3-second cooldown before it can be shot again. This feels very, garlic-like in the sense that you're just kind of running around. You're building out your weapon layouts, different things. You're trying to get stuff to synergize with one another, different attacks. I don't know enough about the different types of attacks and the way they synergize yet, but I'm sure that will become more evident as we play the game. Looks like there is some strengthening of the lines. Oh, shit. I thought that was the guy on my side. I thought wrong. It's kind of like a little mini boss right here. Gained a level. Might as well level up that dagger. We got an effigy on the left-hand side. Just pop in to help out. Oh, kill that boss. Got a fusion. Evolution fuses certain combinations of fully upgraded balls into powerful new balls. Cool. Cool. Let's evolve something. Oh, we're evolving the lasers. Very nice. Deals 23 to 35. A holy laser. Holy laser. Down too long in the midnight sea. What do we got new? Poison, freeze, wind. I'm a poison man myself. Oh, I am starting to take some serious damage. Not good. And I think I'm dead. I'd say that's pretty good for a first run, right? 12 minutes, 55 seconds. The Warrior, level 2. I really feel like I got higher in level than that. Cool. The Warrior. Return to base. Welcome to New Babylon, your home base. Press Y to open the sidebar. Let's plant some wheat to get started. Open the building. Oh, so there's building in this game too. Not just down there killing and farming. We're building also. Select wheat field from the list. What is that? Wide open sidebar. Build menu again to place a forest tile. Select forest from the list. Well, open the sidebar. Now you have some resource tiles. You'll have to send out someone to harvest them. Thanks. Aim towards the resource and RT to send worker off to gather. You only have one shot per day. Your workers have a limited time per harvest before getting exhausted. You can hold down B to speed up harvest or Y to cancel altogether. Well, a bountiful harvest. You need the resources you gather to construct other buildings and upgrades. Cool. Cool. Why? What? I don't know. I don't know what else I'm supposed to build. Like, and I don't. I guess. Oh, I need to build forest, and it takes wheat to build forest. But I also don't know. Oh, and now I'm gonna have to harvest the forest to get the wood to build the boulder to harvest stone. But I really have no idea why I want to do that. I don't know. I don't think I need to build that. So, time to fight, I guess. Oh, the boneyard has undiscovered blueprints. And away we go. Back to the boneyard. Back to the house of pain. Back to the house of pain. So, yeah, I don't know that I'm sold on this Asus Ally, but I'm sold on Ball Pit. We're going to burn them this time. Burn. And after this, I'm going to see if I can get my Crown of Thorns. Hey, Rumblewing. Welcome to the chat. Let me know if you got any questions about either the Asus Ally X or about Ball Pit. Very nice. It's got triple upgrades. Let's get some whole defense. Got some breastplate for my knight. I don't know why that deleted that message. That was not my intention. Do I have Call of Duty? I should. I have Game Pass Ultimate, so I do have Call of Duty. Which one do you? Any one in particular? I tried to wave back and it deleted your first message there, by the way. Sorry about that. Yeah, so now it's showing me that, oh, that's on Steam. Yeah, so I got Black Ops 6. Yeah, I have to download it. But I think that would be a good game to test out for Game Pass. Oh, it wants me to change my plan. It didn't give me Ultimate, apparently. It just gave me the regular Game Pass. So it's not included in Premium. So no, I don't have it. You would think that they would have it in here, but no, they don't. I'm going to install Warzone to see how that plays. It says it could have issues. Yeah, Silk Song I can't play. Man, this Legends of Runeterra. Tunic's a great game. It's like games under 1 gigabit. That's actually a good category to have for something like this. Games under 1 gigabit. All right, so this is downloading. We'll go back to select an upgrade. Woodmaster. I did die while we were tabbed out there. It's not necessarily the greatest for your I don't want to. I want to harvest it. Oh, okay, I got to do this first. Launch. All right, he got 2 wood, and that's good because I needed to. Guess I need to build a mine. All right, let's get back in those pits. Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna check and see what this is doing to that download. Okay, it's still downloading. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh wow, he's faster this way. What do you do? Like, you don't necessarily have to tell me where you worked, but I mean, just what kind of work were you into? Let's get some freeze going on. So I will say on this game, which probably isn't very intensive, there is almost no like machine noise coming out of the fans, or it's very quiet, which I like. Because man, like gaming laptops and things like that are just so loud. This is not. This has been very quiet, other than the banging music. Yeah, good luck on that. Retail is going to be picking up here soon because of the holidays, so you should probably be able to land yourself a job, even if it's not at like Walmart, like Target. All those places are going to be hiring like crazy here soon. All right, so we are a third of the way through this level. We're going to have like a boss style mob come. I got ice and fire now. We're going to freeze them and burn them. All right, for those of you that aren't really chatting, but you're just kind of lurking, I see that the people out there. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm Rob. I am playing Ball Cross Pit on. This is the Steam version. It's not the Windows version. I am also downloading Black Ops Warzone to go ahead and give that a go just to see how this performs. I can tell you right now, it is playing excellently on this ball pit, though I don't suspect that this is, excessively demanding on the console, but it is doing exactly what it should be doing, which is playing the game smooth and quiet. And I just got I found a blueprint. I got a new character. So I guess I could build the sheriff's office, and then I'll be able to play as, I'm assuming, the sheriff. I can see why people are really into this game. It is pretty cool. Just selected the hourglass so I can deal additional base damage. I'm really feeling the loss of my last time I had like a doppelganger. Not a doppelganger. I had an effigy that would stay in a row, and he would just basically kill everything in that row for me. And I could really feel his power now that I don't have him. All right, let's return to base. See if we can build that police station and get our sheriff. You've unlocked the housing blueprint. Building a house will unlock a new character. Press RB until you reach the housing tab. Select the sheriff office to build it. I can spin it with RB. There we go. You've unlocked a new character, the Itchy Finger. I do have Spider-Man 2, but that is on the PlayStation 5, and this will not play those games. It's a good one, though. I platinumed it last year. All right, let's go ahead and harvest. Let's go ahead and harvest that stone. Oh, you know what? It looks like the extra characters that you... That's cool. So they harvest also. Interesting. No, I don't have it on Steam. Sorry. I forgot that Sony was doing that, putting their games on Steam. All right, let's go back down and try out the Itchy Finger. Has scattered aim, but shoots twice as fast and can constantly launch his balls if any are available. Can move at full speed while shooting. Back to the boneyard we go. All right, what are we going to have him do with us? Ghost. Oh, passes through enemies. That's cool. Let's do that. See how that works. What's your favorite game? All right, let's get our weapon upgrades here. Very nice. Floats around your character and shoots a baby ball at enemies every 2 seconds. Gotcha. After this run, I'll check and see how that Warzone download's going. All right, let's go ahead and get that evolution. We're involving the iron and the ghost. Get some ghost iron. Passes through the front of enemies, but not the back. Backstab deals 30% bonus damage. Assassination. What's this? Turret. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade that. All right, we're a third of the way through this stage. That is the mini boss. Hopefully, he'll drop a blueprint for us. Come on. Die, boss, die. There. I leveled up, but he did not die yet. No, couldn't do it. The itchy finger just didn't have it in him. All right, let's go back up. Man, this game's going to take forever to download. That's not forever. It's about a fifth of the way there. All right, let's go and get my harvest on. Oh, I know what I should have done there. No, this is my first handheld like PC, but I've got a Switch 2 also, and a Switch. Oh yeah. Oh, it's forcing me to update my system. All right, I'll be right back. I got to refill my water. Did you disappear the cereal?
Maybe.
It's a handheld Xbox.
I saw you. I joined your stream.
Oh, did you?
While I was in class.
Why didn't you say hi?
Because if I would have said hi, you would have replied back, and I couldn't hear anything. So.
Oh, gotcha. I'm still streaming. I just take a break to refill my water and show it to you.
I wash the dishes.
I appreciate it. Yeah. It's $1,000.
What?
Yeah. I don't foresee myself keeping it, but
How much do you resell it for? The same.
well, no, they're going for like $1,500. But the thing is, on eBay, after they take all their fees, you're back down to like $1,200, and you pay, it's $1,100 with taxes. So it's like, I'd rather just return it.
From Best Buy.
Yeah. I got a question for you. When you were in Italy or Europe, did you drink with your mom?
Yeah.
Then you can wash the wine glass.
Why did you have to do the backup store?
Huh?
Why did you have to do the backup store?
I was just calling out that you're an adult now. You can wash the wine glass.
Okay, but I can't drink in the U.S. So.
Nope.
I can make happen.
Shoot.
I haven't drank coffee since Cooper got me that coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been having headaches.
Sorry to hear that. All right. I'm back. I feel like the screen is definitely dimmer since I unplugged it. Could just be my imagination. This is the Xbox handheld. It's so far it's so good. The software integration is very nice. I've had issues with the Windows Store recognizing games that I own and not letting me download them and trying to get me to repurchase them, even though I was logged in with my Xbox account and it recognizes that. So yeah, that's kind of a pain in the ass. But Steam easily was installed, so I mean, if you're just going to use it as a Steam machine, that works really well. The screen looks great. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't show that well because of the camera, but it looks just as good as the screens on the Nintendo Switch 2. Thanks. This is Ball Cross Pit, by the way. This just came out from Devolver Digital. It's a pretty fun little game. It has elements of what I like to call garlic likes. I did not steal that. I'm sorry. I did steal that term. I did not coin it. It's like, Vampire Survivor, things like that. Only where this is you're going in a column and you're trying to find like different blueprints so you can build out a town and open up additional characters that way. And you're trying to find weapons that synergize together. So it's fun. I have Call of Duty downloaded in the background right now so we can try and see how the device handles on a game that puts a real load on it, because this game isn't put a lot of stress on the machine. I will tell you, this is very quiet, so I just turned the music on the game itself down. I cannot hear the fans. There is very little heat coming off the top, which is where the fans are located. There's also some venting on the back side as well. But yeah, overall, it's pretty good. This is the X. This is if you're in the United States, this one's $9.99. The other one I think is $5.99. That one also came out today. That's just the Xbox Ally. I don't know spec-wise how it compares to other, like, just, handheld PCs that Asus makes. So I don't know if they're trying to, really charge you for that Xbox brand, right? Like if you're paying a premium because it says Xbox versus whether that actually adds any real value. This does have like the Xbox button on the top left kind of integrated into it. It does have like the buttons you would find on the controller. It does not have the share button. It also has additionally 2 macro buttons on the back that you can program. You can very easily download Steam. You can have Microsoft Edge window browser on here. You can download good old games. You can, I can't remember if there was ARC or not. Good old games. There's Ubisoft. You can download the Ubisoft loader. So yeah, there's a bunch of launchers that are supported. There's the Windows Store, like I said. That one kind of frustrated me early because it's there, and again, like I said, didn't really recognize what I'd had. Like this game I own in Windows Store, and I couldn't download it through Windows Store. I actually had to download Steam and then install this game because I have a copy of it on Steam as well. So it's goofy. This is not going well for me. I think I reached a dead end. And that's because I'm going to be dead. Can you connect the Xbox? And I don't see an output that would allow you to hook this up. I mean, there's USB-C, so I'm sure there's some kind of way you can finagle it, but that's not the intention. What is this? All characters gain +1 bonus speed, dexterity, affects fire rate, reload time. Oh, okay. So I need to harvest some wood, and then I can build that gunsmith, and that will do a boost to my characters that I can then in turn, kind of like permanently have. That's cool. Scaffold placed, send workers to bounce on the scaffold to complete the building. Cool. Oh, okay. I guess I have to. I guess I gotta, instead of harvesting next time, I'll have to do that. All right, so let's go back out to the library. And Call of Duty is about halfway done. Let's see. I don't know if it'll let me stream them. Okay, it'll let me play at the cloud, so that's good. Let's try something new. Ball Pit, that was a good game though. Ball Cross Pit, you were a lot of fun. Thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. It's free. Cost you nothing. Boosts my metrics. I don't know why I'm playing Sea of Thieves. This is a great game, but it's just not a game I like. So, all right, let's do a different game. That was a bad call on my part. Well, let me stream Stalker 2. Nope, it will not. Oh, that's a. Let's see if we can stream a Ubisoft game. Ah, you gotta have Ultimate to do that. I'm trying to think of what is a decent game. Let's see if it'll let us play. Yeah, they're still trying to charge money for this game. All right, let's see how this works out. Streaming Redfall. I promise I didn't go anywhere. I just gotta check something real quick. All right. It's still playing Ball Pit in the background. I still hear the Ball Pit music. It's funny. Come on, Redfall. There we go. So, don't judge me, but I did play this game quite a bit when it first came out. I guess you can capture straight from it too. Text in the GPU here. Gaming Copilot. I don't even want to know what that is. I am trying to figure out why it's still playing the music from that other game in the background. So here's one thing I'm trying to figure out is it has things running in the background. And I want to shut it down. So it gave me Xbox Game Pass Premium for a few months. I'd rather have Ultimate for just a month. See, like, all right, it quit that, but man, that's kind of a nuisance. Okay, back. Let's exit Steam. All right. Okay. All right, gonna let this download. Now we're gonna try this on same game, but we're gonna try it on Xbox's launcher directly and not in Steam, and see how that works. Shouldn't be much of a difference, but Babylon has fallen. It's now replaced by a pit. Now treasure seekers flock to explore the depths. Okay. Enemies will attack you if they get close to you or reach the bottom of the screen. Oh, you can actually adjust the game speed. Okay, I want to make it as fast as can be from now on because man, that was getting sloggy earlier. Oh, I should have took the laser. Messed up. I don't know what this is going to do, but I'm going to take it. Man, that just like slaughtered things. I don't know what just happened there, but that was amazing. Yeah, if you get down to the bottom, it's a bad day for you. All right, guys, I'm going to let you know, just a heads up, I got about 5 more minutes left and I'm going to have to take a break. I've been at this for damn near 2 hours and I need to stretch my legs, let the dogs out, cut some shorts out of the stream, see what Gemini suggests the highlights of the stream are. I don't know. Mess around with their AI, see what's going on there. All in all, though, like we haven't really got to put the handheld under load, right? But just doing like these games, I mean, it feels great. It looks great. I am starting to hear a fan. Been at it for 2 hours. It is plugged into the power directly. I'm going to check out the games, try some more. You know, I got Warzone, which I think is probably one of the most intensive games I could think of on Game Pass to install and see what that actually does. But yeah. Gonna evolve. Gonna evolve the Blood Eater to the Blood Drinker. Vampire Lord. Each hit inflicts 3 stacks of bleed, heals 1 health, and consumes all stacks when hitting on an enemy with at least 10 stacks of blood. Whoa. That's what it said. Gonna fuse those bad boys, get them all leveled up. Gonna fuse them bad boys, level them up. You can re-roll your level up if you don't like your results and try and get different and or better. Fusion combines any 2 fully upgraded balls, combining their properties together. Let's fuse them. Let's fuse Vampire Lord and whatever that is and see what we get. Lightning Vampire Lord. That doesn't sound cool. COD is still downloading, yes. It actually may have just finished. So let's check. I just noticed a pop-up on one of my screens. I will definitely check it out. If it's done, I'm going to finish the stage And if it's done, we will go ahead and try it out. But if it's not done, we'll have to try later. All right, we're 2/3 of the way through the stage. This is about usually where I die, so this could be the end of the run for us. Let's see if we can kill that boss man. I'm actually looking forward to playing this on my computer to just see what it looks like full screen. This thing looks like a beauty. I'm trying to prevent this from getting to the bottom and tearing me up. Yeah. Oh well, it was a good run while it lasted. Oh, you know what I just realized? I think that this that was weird. Like my warrior leveled up quite a bit more than I thought it'd be. So, all right, let's check and see. Is Call of Duty done? It looks like it might be. Oh no, those were just achievements. Let's see. Yeah, Call of Duty still got like 20 gigs, so that's gonna be a while. Still, sorry about that, man. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back though. Make sure you just sub or whatever, and you'll get notified when I go live again. So I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. You have a great day. Now I can try Ball Pit on the full screen. See how it does.